Next map coming up for Montreal Majiik up in the top left for blue and NYXD top right in the red. It's going to be Dorado. Dorado is a simple payload map. The object of the attacking team is to move the payload from the beginning all the way through points A, B, and to the end at C. Each time they capture a point, they will get a single point and more time to keep going. Once time runs out or they reach the end, they switch and do it all over again. So first out on defense and attack, we're going to find out who's on who, or who's attacking, who's defending first, in about 10 seconds. Dorado's first point is very vertically happy. You'll notice a lot of rooftops and a lot of high ground for the defending team to be on. You'll see defending team usually here, able to shoot down a straightaway. However, there is a way for the attacking team to come from underneath and kind of blindside them or push them off. And the second defensive point you're going to see is kind of come back here just in front of the statue to again see down both sidelines of where they usually come from, which is going to be down the main road and to the right. A lot of flankers on the attacking team will, of course, go over this wall you just saw Slick come through. But so first on defense is going to be the Montreal Majiik. You're going to have Herald on your Diva, Daku on your Monkey. For the DPS slots, you're going to have Slick on Genji and Taquito King on McCree. Healer is going to be Nocturnal on Ana and Cairo over on the Mercy. On attack right now, as it stands, we're going to have Rock Jumper, Rock Jumper and Gibby going to be your tanks for a dive composition to go with Abd on your Genji. So a Monkey, Diva, Genji going to be going forward. You will have H2O Gomez on your Zenyatta. Heal Orbs able to be on whoever he can see his line of sight. Shiny Espeon going to be backing up, and Eclipse going to be shooting from a forward position because Hanzo is very good at being up in the face of the team. Monkey and Diva shooting up, just knowing somebody was going to be there. Abd to finish off Cairo right away. I want to see Majiik perhaps back up and regroup, losing their main healer, but maybe not so much. Shiny Espeon goes down. Herald able to finish off Rock Jumper, and H2O Games finish off Daku. Eclipse getting Herald out of mech. Both main healers going down. Nocturnal getting finished off by Admon, and H2O Gomez getting Mini Herald down. Taquito King, I want to see you jump back as best you can, otherwise Adbom's going to find you. Especially when he's being talked by a Mercy. Keep backing up, sir. You need to regroup with your team. Looks like that second defensive spot's going to be pushed back behind the fountain right here. No changes on either team. Cairo going down to Eclipse, unfortunately. Adbon finishing off Taquito King. That is 2 down for defending Montreal. Find some picks and perhaps back up, not feed ult charge. Adbon finding Nocturnal as well. Herald does go down, does jump forward with Daku to try and find a pick. Does get Eclipse down. However, Eclipse does finish off the Diva mech before he's able to go down. Eclipse does get res by Espeon. Herald goes down by Rock Jumper, and that's going to be another push win by NYXD. Slick going to be getting off and changing to a Pharah. Hopefully he'll be up in the air. I like that for several reasons, because that does give Cairo, who's being picked off, a escape up in the air versus being pro down. Mana, good games by the way. Thank you for joining me on here. Rock Jumper does get Taquito King, and Abdon going to finish off Nocturnal. Fantastic pushes right now by NYXD to just find stragglers, picking people off as they go down. Adbon putting out a blade, trying to finish us Slick, but unfortunately not able to. Does get Cairo up on top of the wall. Oh, Cairo unfortunately getting picked off by NYXD several times. Herald using a Diva Bomb to finish off Adbon and kind of push it forward. H2O Games doing the job of every Zenyatta on this map, which is literally just to sit back on the payload and have orbs up. Adbon does get res by Espeon, and Gibby does take out Herald out of his mech. An Angry Monkey, a Taquito King High Noon, able to finish off Adbon, who was unable to have his deflect up, and mini Diva of Gibby. And then they finishing off of Daku. That's going to allow NYXD to keep pushing forward. H2O Games finds Taquito King as well. Slick going to be trying to shoot off. Nocturnal does get Taquito King back up. Rock Jumper finishes off Nocturnal as he's finishing the res animation. Alright, actually he's going to be pushing forward, trying to keep him down. Cairo switching to an Ana. Frustrated, getting picked off quite often. That is a compliment, by the way. If you are focused by the enemy team quite often, it's because they know you are important to the enemy. You are important to your team. And just to solidify this push, making sure there's no last defense, we see a Dragon Strike coming out from Eclipse. Immediately starts just getting third of his ult back again as he's pushing forward. Being a very aggressive team right now, NYXD. Finding Herald out of mech. Nocturnal goes down to Eclipse. Adron getting finished off by Taquito King, and a lot of kills right now for NYXD. with their dive tanks. I want to see Montreal take a breath, relax, refocus, and then come together as a team. They're kind of staggered slightly, and they're able to get picked off quite often. I want to see them maybe even change their composition a little bit. Right now, we literally have every single ult up right now for NYXD. And just a rocket barrage and a high noon coming out from Montreal. Daku does push forward, trying to find shiny Espeon. Espeon's getting taken down a little bit. Taquito King getting eclipsed, and Adon. Fantastic shots from Montreal's McCree. Right now, that is the bulk of the DPS from NYXD. They're going to properly figure out they do need to back up. H2O Games might be cut out right now, and does get taken down by Daku. That is a little bit of a stagger, but they still have a lot of ults. Adbon switching onto a Brigitte, hoping to kind of give him more of a bulky presence. A nerf this from Herald, perhaps just trying to get his mech back. Or could have been a fat finger, you don't know. Dragon Strike coming out, not fighting on Taquito King, using High Noon, finish off Adon in Eclipse. Gibby does finish off Daku. Fair Barrage does not find anybody, but able to kind of zone him back. Gibby does find Daku, but that's fine. Taquito King shining those shots, getting Rock Jumper and Shiny Espeon. Again, he's at this high ground, able to find a kind of see no matter which way the attacking team pushes, he can see through here on the left if they decide to go to the left high ground or low ground, or come down the main thoroughfare. So a fantastic positioning right now by Taquito King. I want to see some changes perhaps to kind of deal with that. But no real changes. Adbon is going to be switching off the Brigitte again, going to his own McCree, hoping to try to go back and forth. They're going to come through the main thoroughfare and kind of go up, get the high ground. They're going to try and get the high ground. Slick is going to try and meet him. Daku going down to Gibby. Daku went in with a little Slick, finding Adbon. Nerf this coming out. Finding no one, but able to kind of solidify that stop pushing here. Stop coming at us. Herald does get hit back by Rock Jumper. Eclipse taking down Nocturnal. Monkey trying to case Slick up in the air and follows him up and back down. Able to take down Slick from out of the air. Good Monkey kill. H2O Gomez finish off Benny Diva and Taquito King finding Rock Jumper. However, the McCree on NYXD does get Cairo, and they're going to keep pushing forward. Daku doing a good job of stalling as the Angry Monkey. However, he does finally go down thanks to a Discord orb from H2O Gomez. Monkey having a lot of health when he does that, but not with the Discord. Adbon just trying to zone right now with the High Noon. Finding Nocturnal with his ult. Poking just a little bit too early. Slick going down by Adbon as well. Cairo just trying to stall as best he can with the Lucio ult. Adbon doing some more work in the back and sides. A Dragon Strike comes out, finding Daku. Transcendence coming out to try to solidify NYXD's push. Right now they're still stalling very well over here in Montreal. H2O getting Nocturnal down. They're staggering slightly, but they kind of need to. Cairo's doing a great job of stalling on this Lucio. He's just on the point and having some fun. Taquito can take it down Adbon. Gibby finally finished off Cairo. Harold getting there on the Diva to stall some more. They're stalling for more time. A Diva Bomb comes out. Good shield by Rock Jumper. High Noon from Adbon finds Nocturnal. Harold being the only one to defend right now, trying to push him back. H2O Gomez on the flank from Zenyatta, just trying to push him back, knowing they can't do much. An Angry Monkey pushing Cairo all the way off, not allowing him to do a little jump. Great last defense by Montreal. Good stalls, but it wasn't enough. They weren't able to get fixed during that. They were doing a lot of Lucio jumping around the point. Good High Noons from both sides. Good McCrees. Overall, very, very nice. What ended up happening there is New York, those first 2 points, they were able to kind of stagger and pick people off from Montreal, and they just kept. The first 2 points were almost uncontested. Montreal was able to get more of their thoughts in order and very good defense towards the end. Seeing a theme here. Seeing a theme. Francis, you fell asleep. I'm sorry. But now they're going to switch sides. Again, you're going to see top right, NYXD does have 3 full points and now almost a minute and a half left. So right now the goal of Montreal as they push forward is to get all 3 points with perhaps more or less time. But even if they do get all 3 points, they are not going to switch again and keep going. This is a kind of scrim just for learning purposes. So the goal of Montreal is to just get to the end, just as NYXD did. So NYXD, again, top right in the red, they're going to have a Orisa Hog, good defense. Adbomb going to be on the Soldier. Eclipse going to be up in the air. Hopefully going to have that orb from H2O Gomez on Zenyatta. Shiny Espeon going to be your main team. They're going to mostly be focusing on tanks and the soldier as they defend up here on this point behind Orissa's shield. You're going to see, I like to see, hopefully, some very good coordination from Rock, Jumper, and Gibby with the halt and hook pull. Again, almost a guaranteed kill if you're able to hook somebody in. If both H2O Gomez is able to get that Discord Orb and Adbon on the soldier able to get some focus fire, perhaps it shows his Helix rockets on whoever gets pulled in, that is a kill. However, on attack, you're going to see Moira, the hamster, Taquito King going to be back on the McCree, Slick going to be up in the air. Hopefully, he'll need to have that Zen Orb, otherwise he's going to be taken down too easily. Slick getting taken down by Eclipse with a direct rocket shot, winning that Farah battle. However, Taquito King finding Eclipse up in the air. They're going to be hiding behind the point. See, Taquito King is hiding behind the point as best he can as he's pushing it forward, uncontested. So although this is a good defensive point on the defending team, they would need somebody to defend and stop the progression. So right now they didn't have anybody to stop the progression at all. Gibby does get Daku down. Taquito able to find Gibby, a fantastic clear from Nocturnal, who unfortunately is taken down by Espeon. Harold getting taken out of mech by Rock Jumper. Rock Jumper does have the Discord, and there's a lot of fair battles right now. Slick on the right side, and Eclipse just trying to find some way to push him back. Cairo does go down to Rock Jumper, and Adbon does finish off Mini Diva with the Helix Rocket. Montreal is going to do some switching. Nocturnals instead on the hamster is going to go to a Reinhardt. So it's going to be a Reinhardt Diva for your tanks. Taquito King finding Eclipse. Just poking him off. That's a huge pick for the attacking team of Montreal. We'll see him kind of do that. Push forward on that. Because right now Slick is trying to flank up around behind on the back. However, Espeon does notice, starts trying to kill him, and able to Adbon to finish him off. Good communication there on NYXD. High Noon comes out, unable to find anyone behind the shield. Does take the shield down, but it's immediately put back up because that's what Orissa's good at. And a boost on the Orissa, just trying to keep pushing forward and hold that point. Eclipse taking out Daku, Gibby finish off Nocturnal. Bongos coming out does mean that there's a lot more damage output from defending Team NYXD, and they are going to defend very solidly right now. NYXD did use the Bongos, but that is the only ult they used. They're going to have Nano Visor, they're going to have Rocket Barrage, and they will have Defensive Transcendence. There's no necessarily perfect time to use Transcendence for NYXD because there's no real death combo over on the attacking Montreal. However, they are going to have a Coalescence on Moira. They're going to have Transcendence of their own toward the middle of the fight, and possibly a Shatter. They can time the Shatter behind the shield. Harold dives forward, trying to finish out Adbon. Not getting enough damage to him to kill him down, unfortunately. Cairo getting really, really low. Slick does take down Espeon before he's able to get shot out of the air. Abdon notices, finishes Slick up in the air. Eclipse does do it justice, finding Cairo and Daku before taking out by Taquito. Rock Jumper finishing off Nocturnal. Adbon able to finish off Mini Diva as well. Another good hold by NYXD. That was the Pharah ult, and that was a Transcendence for defending Team NYXD. However, we do have Daku switching to an Ana right now. Cairo going to have a pushing forward kind of Transcendence, hopefully to kind of counter a Soldier ult. Soldier cannot damage through a Transcendence. I like to see him use it for that, or just kind of use it as the push fight, because this could be one of their last two fights. Slick getting whittled down by Adbon right now. Do some more poking right now. Harold, unfortunately, diving forward, not having a Diva Bomb, so just getting caught out. High Noon coming out from Taquito. Rock Jumper able to finish him off. No defense up there, even though he was on the high ground. Adbon finished off Cairo. Kind of a staggered push. I'd like to see maybe Nocturnal shielding the High Noon, perhaps, up in the top. That was just the High Noon that was used, however. So we still have some ults on the attacking team Montreal. They still have a chance. Looks like Diva and Farah are going to be trying to flank together as a team, hopefully trying to push it forward. I like it that they waited. They're waiting until they move forward. Great coordination right now by Montreal, pushing forward. Now they are flanking. We've got a Cairo using Transcendence again, pushing forward. There's a nerf that's coming out from Montreal, finding Rock Jumper. They do take down Rock Jumper. Here comes Abdon with his Nano Visor taking down Slick. Harold does take down Gibby. They are pushing the forward more all the while. Taquito King taking down Eclipse. Harold pushing off and finishing off Shiny Espeon. And it has reached the payload. Fantastic coordination by Montreal. I want to see more flankers do that. They wait until the main force was attacking. They waited until the Reinhardt had started to engage up here in the front until the Farah and Diva came and flanked behind. Finding a pick here in the back while the front was being dealt with. That is how a flank works. It's not everyone, not the flankers go in first. It's the flankers go in after they're being distracted up front. That's my personal opinion. And I'm an expert on my opinion. And it worked. I like the coordination I'm seeing from Montreal now. It did use almost all of their ults. However, Taquito King does have ult coming back up online to go with Slick on his Pharah ult. However, getting taken down by Adbound on Tracer. Reinhardt kind of pushing the payload by himself. I'd like to see perhaps somebody kind of being up there with him. 2 to 3 people on the payload just push it faster. More bongos coming out from NYXD. Shiny Espeon, huge grenade, taking out Kyra and Taquito, and Rock Jumper able to finish off Daku and Nocturnal. Just one pick after the other from NYXD on to Montreal. Good defensive positioning here, right around the corner, using both the wall and the payload. Espeon letting everyone know that he was just trying to heal that Anabomb that killed 2 people. He wasn't trying to kill him. Sure. A lot of defensive ults coming out here for New York. They're going to be able to do it. There's possibly 2 more fights coming out, but they do have Whole Hog. They do have Fair Barrage. They do have the Transcendence to kind of defend against maybe the Fair Barrage from Slick. With Slick being getting taken down really low. Taquito King does get Eclipse out of the air. And right now there's no res on NYXD. High Noon coming out for Taquito King just around the corner, trying to zone him maybe a little bit. Not able to finish one up. Taquito King is taking down Adbon as just swinging his hammer. Do-si-do. Pushing down for the next point. Slick in a fantastic position behind enemy lines, just able to shoot Rock Jumper from behind. Great Transcendence by Shio to keep Rock Jumper alive. Eclipse Ana boosted and using Justice. Not really finding anyone except getting Herald out of mech. Nocturnal does take it down. Slick as he's standing, or Eclipse as he's standing still. Adbon does get Slick from that corner. Rock Jumper finishing off Daku. They are going to only have 10 seconds. They need to keep somebody on the point. Come on, Montreal. Gibby taking down Nocturnal. That is both healers down for Montreal. It's just Taquito and Herald. Taquito takes down Adbon from falling to H2O Gomez, and Gibby does finish off Mini Diva, and it is overtime. Another Bongo coming out, hoping is Montreal going to get it? No. But great coordination. I'm seeing they keep getting better and better. I like the Montreal now. You are getting... I like the coordination, I like the picks, I like the push, and great McCree plays on both sides. Oh, that is going to go to NYXD. Almost getting that second point. Now, you'll notice that on that one for Montreal, I would have liked perhaps Slick holding on to Rocket Barrage after seeing how many kills was done by the High Noon, but well done, both teams on that one.